Hi, thanks so much for joining us today. I hope we can answer some of your questions about the MA programs here at the Institute of the Americas. I'm Nadia Hilliard, lecturer in U.S. politics, and I focus on contemporary political institutions and accountability in the United States. I want to give you a brief overview of the MA in U.S. Studies here at the Institute. So, why come to the Institute of the Americas to study the history and the politics of the United States? Well, the Institute is in the heart of Bloomsbury, just around the corner from the British Library. You have access to all of the advantages of London, including the Eccles Centre for American Studies at the British Library, and the advantages of a large world-class university. At UCL, you have access to an unparalleled range of library resources. The UCL Library, the Senate House Library, the Institute for Historical Research, all within a short walking distance of the Institute. There's also everything that UCL has to offer. You can take advantage of the academic and social resources of the entire university, including the many lectures and seminars that take place in the new Student Center across the square. Finally, this is a small department. We're a supportive, close-knit community, and you'll get to know your lecturers and fellow postgraduate students very quickly. So what does the degree program look like? Well, first, it's multidisciplinary. This means that you'll study the social and political history of the U.S., but you'll also be exposed to perspectives from anthropology, art, through visual representations, and social and political theory. Over the course of the program, you'll take a total of 6 modules, plus write a dissertation. One of those modules, Researching the Americas, is a core compulsory class for all students and covers the fundamentals of researching at the postgraduate level. We'll give you an overview of many different research methods, both qualitative and quantitative, and then give you the opportunity to specialize in a few of those methods, depending on your interests. For your 5 substantive options, which are spread between the first and second terms, you can choose from a range of modules that span political science, international relations, and social and political history. They cover a variety of topics from race, class, gender and sexuality to foreign policy and domestic political institutions and social movements. Within the Institute, each year we offer a range of options that can include American political development, Confronting the Colossus, which is a module on U.S. anti-imperialism from the Second World War to the present, From Skid Row to Obamacare, which covers the politics of social welfare since 1900, From the New South to the Modern South, which is a history of the South as a region, the politics of U.S. foreign policy, post-Cold War U.S. foreign policy, presidents and the presidency, challenging the straight state, history of sexual politics, and states of exception, which covers the ways that the U.S. state has built capacity by systematically excluding certain populations geographically. If it's relevant to your research, you can explore the Institute modules that cover Latin America or Caribbean politics and society, or even take a module outside of the department. Finally, there's your dissertation. You'll write this in your 3rd term and over the summer, and you'll receive close supervision from one of the staff members of the department. Students write on a wide range of topics. Recently, we've had students work on Black Lives Matter, voter turnout, recent ID laws, voter ID laws, impeachment as a form of accountability, the gun control debate, women during the AIDS crisis of the 1980s, the 1912 presidential election, and so forth. During the intellectual formation you'll receive over the course of the year, you're going to develop some key skills. So first, you'll acquire detailed historical and cultural knowledge about the United States. But more fundamentally, you're going to develop your ability to read, write, and analyze on the postgraduate level, and you'll learn how to do independent research. What does that mean? It means narrowing a topic from a broad interest to a very specific question that you can use to make a distinctive original contribution. It means finding your own sources and learning to judge the quality of those sources. It means navigating the process of asking for ethical permission to do social scientific research. And finally, it means being aware of the methodological choices you make in your research and how those choices dictate the kinds of analysis and arguments you can make. In short, it means deepening the skills and knowledge you acquired as an undergraduate and applying them to your own topic on a much deeper and more sophisticated level. After your degree, you'll have the competence and experience to pursue further academic teaching, public service of all kinds, including government work, NGOs, think tanks, both here and in North America, in Europe, and journalism. Previous students have gone on to complete PhDs, to work for political campaigns, and to work for a variety of political organizations. If you have more questions, feel free to email me or anyone else on the team. Thanks again for joining us, and we very much hope to welcome you to the Institute next year or in future years.